Okay, welcome to the live vlog. Today I'm going to be fishing with my feeder rod. I'm just using the Shimano Aquas Ultra C pellet waggler at the moment, and there's a reason for that. As it warms up later, I can just swap over to the pellet waggler. I've ordered a new rod and it's on its way today, but I'm not there. Someone else is going to be waiting for it because this is a nice day for fishing in my book. We've already lost a bream. My mate Kelvin was on the line taking the mick. So, saying, come on fishy, and I just knew it would fall off after that. So, we are fishing size 16 hook, 4.5 pound hook length, and a small 20 gram matrix feeder on a pellet waggler setup, so I can move it up and down and then I can fish any length I want. I'm fishing out at 30 yards, a nice easy chuck. It's hitting the clip. I also have set up an Aquas Ultra X matrix with same FX reels, Shimano FX reels. Love them reels. And I've got a 20 gram matrix alloy feeder. And that is for a bit later when I put quite a bit of ground bait out there, and that'll be fishing over the top and also for down the margin. So I'll show you my swim. So this is the swim. This was actually number 13 in the match. We'll see how we do myself. I've lost one fish on it and I've been fishing an hour getting it all ready. And the reason I'm doing lives is because my internet at home has gone crazy. I'm getting like 0.33 megabytes per second upload, and it's going to take like 5 minutes for a 10-minute video, and I can't hog the broadband with that. So here we are. I've got some deads with casters. The freezer doesn't stop that process. Some dead red gozzers. I've got some worms with the lid on so they don't escape. I've got my ground bait with a few casters and maggot. I've got live pinky and live maggot. And down there is some supposedly dead reds, but I know they're alive as well. As soon as I open the bag, they come back alive. Zombie maggots. Right, so I'll turn you back round. Good. Alright. Now, I'm putting you down there for a reason. You don't fall over. I got a feeling that's a knock. Whilst looking for the maggots, just keep the lids over them. I did riddle some maggots here, and there's a few on the floor, but they don't seem to be bothering with them. Only the ones here. So yeah, we are bream fishing. If we get anything else, that's a bonus, but we are bream fishing. It's 13 Celsius. It's 11 now. It's going up to 13. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, lost one lovely skimmer. So yeah, shame really. But we'll just keep going. I mean, I've been putting up to 6 pints of ground bait out there in a 5-hour match, and all I managed was £2 a fish the other day. and that one of them was a perch. So there was no bream there. I had one bream and two hybrids. The whole 4-hour match. That was my first ever match. And I had Kelvin Barker, who's a commercial fisherman, and I had James Atkins fishing on as well, and he's a like all-round angler, fishes all different waters, mainly day ticket commercials, you know. People may come and talk to me a day, so you never know. But this is live, so there's something going on out there. Yeah, so it's going to be one of them quiet days. Nope, that's not going to work, is it? Yeah, you're sat in my side tray, my feeder tray, the matrix feeder tray, so... And I am using the microphones, so hopefully there's not too much wind on the camera or anything on the phone. I wouldn't normally do a live on the phone like this, but at the moment, after the bad storms, I think a server got knocked out somewhere and it's really bad, so... Might have to upgrade our line to fibre. So, and I also want to upgrade my computer for editing. I'm having such trouble editing with only 8 gig of RAM. Maybe there's a better program? I don't know. I'm using DaVinci, and it seems just for standard 1080 footage, it's very hard to do at the moment. I don't mind the rendering. I can go off and leave that for it can take as long as it wants. I think the water's actually dropping as I sit here. It is. It's dropped an inch. I think it has, yeah. And when we fished the match, it was a foot up. It was level with the top of the bank. Not a foot, sorry. 8 inches, say. It was level with the top of the bank, and the stream behind me was flooding and running over the grass into the lake. Oh, that's a bite. It's either a bite or a line bite. Could be a catfish, of course. These are all pole swims during the match on Sunday. That was a charity match for the telethon, which is a bit like a national charity day, which is called the telethon in France. It's on the 5th of November. So we were basically It was a 5 of the winter and we fished 4-hour match. There was lots of food and drink and everything. After you set up, just wandered back. I didn't know this. I was still waiting to start fishing at 11 o'clock. It was 11:30. I wandered down. I was like, what time are we starting? And they're like, oh, 11:30. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know that. But yeah. Oh, it's 11:01. No, can't be. Let's have a look at the stopwatch. No, it's 12:11 even. I'm fishing till 4. I've lost one fish already. That would be really bad luck in the match, wouldn't it? Especially when there's hardly any interest out there. I think I'm going to have to put some more freebies in the ground bait. I'm not putting any maggot or anything in. I'm just fishing ground bait with the one maggot. And I can see that maggot has been bit. Right. That has been well and truly sucked on. That was a bream bite, wasn't it? Okay. I'm going to hook it through the middle. And the reason I do that is because bream like to suck at each end, don't they? So hopefully they'll get the hook. Tip from Kelvin Barker there. Right, I think I'll put a couple more maggots into the ground bait. I've got quite a few maggot casters there, so what I'll do, and bream love casters. Oh, that's no good. That was a wasted cast. You may jiggle. Because I'm using a chair and it does bounce the camera slightly. Right, let's put a few more in there. Let's get them looking around for that tasty morsel. Just there we go. I did want a 10 gram, but I thought to myself, Matrix don't make a 10 gram feeder, so they do a 15, but it's like a pellet feeder, and then there's like a inverted weighted cage and all the rest of it. And I thought, I have no idea what these are, so I just stick with what I'm used to. The window feeder from Guru looks interesting though. I know old Stevie Ringer wouldn't go fishing without, would he? I'll just put a few more, lace them through the ground bait. And I was watching a video yesterday about winding on your fish. In other words, wind 2 or 3 centimeters, and then 2 or 3 centimeters more until there's a bite. I don't know, no, that's not that. I'm getting some very finicky bites. That's definitely a bite though. Yeah, probably knocking out all the maggots from the feeder. I'm definitely going to need the other ground bait at this rate. I've already put in 2/3 of a pint. I'm only an hour and 10 minutes in. It's a very fine ground bait. See that? Full of hemp and binder, so when you do squeeze it into the, you do get a lovely little cake. very oily, lots of hemp oil and everything. One of my favourite things to put in all ground bait is ground roasted hemp. I don't know if the fish prefer it, but I certainly love to use it. I think it's got winning qualities. And I must explain that I'm in Boussac and this is a natural venue. You know, it's a big reservoir above the village. I think it's something like 2.5 hectare. So you've got a big old sheet of water to cast at. Goes down to 3 meters plus in some spots, and other spots it can be as shallow as 80 centimeters when the pond is full. So, and that's where I was Sunday, up on a really shallow spot, and I think I was getting migratory fish that were just swimming around. They weren't stopping on the ground bait. And had one perch, 2 skimmers, and well, 2 hybrids and a skimmer and a perch. Just put a few more maggots down there. I'm trying to get better on the feeder. I'm okay on the pole, but feeder I miss so many bites. So yeah. The wind has been gusting, which bounces the rod a little bit, but just going to put a few pinkies in there. Just put as much colour and attraction in there as I can, really. Oh, he had 2 bites. I'm trying to build a perch line. Not a lot going on. Maybe I'm getting migratory fish out there again. So what I'm going to do is take the feeder off. The wind is getting up. I've just ordered some matrix bombs and some guru bombs. was like 12.5, 17.5 and 30 in the matrix. But the Guru did 15 gram ones. So I've gone with some flat pairs in 15, some 12.5, some 17.5. So I'm just going to put this little Arsley 10 grammer on, which surprised the heck out of me the other day when I hit the clip. I never thought it would hit the clip, but it did. Right. The line is gone around the tip, as it is whim. Oh boy. See if we can do it that way. No, I think we're going to have to bring it in and have a look. No, it's no good. Oh boy. Oh yeah, right. There's a right pickle. So much. Right. Yeah, we are hit a clip. Only 30 yards, so. I've also got some hook links made up so that I can put a large piece of worm on the rod for the bomb as well. Touch straight away. That is a fish. Must have been the slower fall. I don't know. It's not a big fish, but it's a fish. I reckon it's a roach or a hybrid. It's too big for lifting, that's for sure. It's a hybrid. That's what I'm saying. We're getting a lot of hybrids out there now. Go on, in you go. That's why I've been getting so many small little dinks. Alright, hybrid on the way down. Or is he just a plaquette? Let's have a look at him. First of all, let's get the hook out your mouth. Right. Mouth is facing upwards. I would say he was a Rudd hybrid. Yeah, Rudd hybrid. Let's get him. Let's get him straight into the keep net. I put the extended handle on, but I've now decided I'm not going to bother with that today. That's just too much like a headache. I've got the umbrella up because there's a bit of a back wind coming down the back, and when I got out of the car this morning, because I got a lift here, I left my coat in the car. Right, so see if we can get another one of them. So it's one red maggot hooked across the middle on a bomb. Brilliant. And if it proves to be the case, I might go out there on the drop with a waggler, pellet waggler. Right. You can't really tighten up much to that 10 gram bomb, but it's enough to see if it's a drop back or whatever. So yeah, we've had a fish. Took a hour and a half again. Lost a bream. That would have put me up a pound. And I've just had that. So I'm going to need about 5 of them to the pound, I reckon. Yeah, about 3 ounces. So I think we're going to need 5 of them. Just going to fish over that bait that's already out there for half an hour, I reckon. And then at 1 o'clock I'll put some more ground bait out there. See if we can entice a bite by getting the flask ready. Now, you don't normally get a bite until you've got both things in your hand. Cup and flask. Or you're just looking for your sandwich or something. Isn't that how it works? Subliminal messaging. Oh boy. It is November the 9th today. 8th. Oh wow, that's a few pigeons. Oh wow, what's going on there? Hundreds of pigeons. We don't get that here. Well, the wind's getting up. Let me turn you around. The wind's getting up. Just had hundreds of wood pigeons come across us. And the cranes are migrating as well. I was talking to James Atkins fishing earlier, and you could hear 2 lots of cranes going across. They're of course migrating south. Damisel cranes, and yeah. I'll put you back down just in case I do get a bite. like that. Oh, that feels like another skimmer. Yeah, I can feel something pulling on the lead. Oh, I think it's the worst. Oh, it's a perch, is it? I thought it was going to say it's a catfish, but it's a perch. Well, that's good news. God, it's blowing a bit. Right, so one perch. There we are, beautiful little perch. Let's put him straight in the keep net. Right, so we've had two fish now. This is like the other day. I managed, what was it, two hybrids, four fish, two hybrids, one bream and a perch. Well, I've had a hybrid. I've lost a bream. Maybe I'll get another hybrid if I'm really lucky. I think I'm getting bites on the way down. See, that would be nice to step up to a 15-gram lead now. There'd been, oh, there was a bite. No, that was a miss. Get that straight back out there. That was a bite. So the lead is working. Ooh. Yeah, just to the left of the ground bait. That just to the right. Oh boy. I think you can see more what's going on now, I think. Golly gosh, that's cold. You know what I haven't got ready? Oh, that's better. I'm a fisherman now. And I have a feeling I'm putting the gloves on. I think that was a wind, but it tip just bounced. But I'm finding that with even the smallest fish, they're lifting the lead off the bottom, and we are getting dropbacks. Or with the perch, we're getting tiny taps. Might have to go with an empty feeder at this rate. But I think the little lead's making less noise on the way down. Mind you, this happened the other day as well. You know, you're hoping that making the change is going to catch you something. But that was off target, that one, so we're going to try and put it back on target. Yes, that's on target. Well, just past target. To the left this time. Last time it was to the right. Now I would imagine there'd be a lot of skimmers out there. Well, I've been getting bites, and it was the same the other day. I didn't realise there was that many small skimmers in here now. I've been carp fishing all summer, and yeah, I've been carp fishing all summer, and I'd been catching bream up to nearly £5, so not loads of skimmers because I haven't been doing that. But I am interested to know what would be on the pole, but I'll save that for Saturday. Leave the feeder rods out. Mind you, I've just got a new feeder rod, and I've just bought some other bits. I just bought new EVA case and everything, bait tray, and got myself a matrix riddle and everything, trying to get the ground bait down finer for the winter. I've only got 2 months of I can fish here now. Then it's going to be canals and river. Now if I do a canal trip or a river trip, I have to drive 47 kilometres on the Mad Badger, which is my quad, and she really will be mad. She's alright going downhill all the way there, it's coming home because it's uphill, and her little engine does struggle with me on it and my gear. So we'll take a refined selection of tackle and we will try to do some canal fishing, winter canal fishing, and just see what's about. Hopefully we don't blank because it's 90-kilometre round trip for me. I'll make sure I've got plenty of hot coffee and sandwiches. And the river is the same. I can fish the river. Now the river, when I was down the other day, the water was low and there was that many big stones, rocks and rubbish everywhere, but I saw shoals and shoals of dace, roach and chub, you know, small chublets. So it would be interesting to go there and try just a short session there. And I've also got the lake in Monlison, which is open all year. You can fish it on your rod license. And that means in January I've got to buy a rod license, another €105. And I need that for the canal or the several waters round about that you can fish. See, most of them here will shut. I'm going to have to put a heavier feeder on. I can't see without wind. And there's a kestrel over there hunting. Right, I think my line got tangled that time. Oh, I hope I haven't got a re-rig. Let's have a look. Ah. Ah, that's Fishwalker 6. How you doing, Fishwalker? Yeah, it's a bit blowy here, mate, and I have tangled up that rig. I got a knot in it. Oh dear. So let's have a look. I'm going to say, what did I cut through there? I thought it was a hook link. It was a main line. Right, great. Okay, there's good enough reason to put that rod away now, isn't it? Put that over there. Ah, good. Yeah, I'm trying to do a bit of lake and a bit of here, so right. This is why matchmen have 30 rods set up, isn't it? But yeah, okay. I'll just try the 20-gram feeder. The method feeder. While I sort this rod out, I'll cast this one out. That was a flask, and that went nowhere near where it was intended to. How's the sound, bro? Because I got the microphones on. Right. This is braid with a long leader, so you're getting a well, I'd like to say that's not going anywhere near where I want it. Might have to swap that out to a 30-gram feeder. Oh, good. Right, so while that's doing that, I can reset this one up again. Yay! So with that, we get the pole out and fish this margin. I think I'm going to be taking 5 or 6 meters of line off this because it looked so bad when I what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to set this up as a bait stop with a big piece of worm on, because if there are big bream out there or big perch out there, I've had one perch and one skimmer so far and lost a bream. I was playing it very gingerly and still lost it. That's just the way it goes with bream. And the maggot wasn't even marked, so it wasn't like he even had it in his mouth. I must have got him just as he was trying to pick it up. We're out on a 10-gram bomb at the moment. We were on a 10-gram bomb, sorry. And I think we're going to be changing this over to a running feeder. It's annoying because this is not the feeder rod. This is the line that is terrible. That's better. So we're going to be cutting that there, I think. I'll give it a go, bro. I'll give it a go. Look at me. Wind's a bit rough. What can I say? Right, let's get that in the box. Sort you out in a minute. Put my scissors on top of it, stop it going anywhere. Yeah, I was out on the feed and we did have one bream. We've had quite several bites, but nothing come of them. And then I changed to the bomb and we had one tiny skimmer hybrid, and it's no good. I'm like Mr. Magoo here. Can't see the line, can't feel the line. I've got maggot caster on the method, so hopefully a big bream will pick it up. I've got to try and perfect this winter fishing on the feeder because I did not do very well at all. And yet other days I had 8 kilo. Oh. You pull this line against the drag, it curls it. I thought this was matrix line, and if it's doing that. Right. The gloves keep my hands warm, but you end up feeling like you've got less sensitivity in your hands. Right. So as not to waste that rig, that matrix feeder setup, we tie a loop blind here, literally. I like carping. I can feel the line. I can see the hooks. I'm useless with this. Should have used the loop maker, shouldn't I use? Loop tie it. Right, that's a loop. Now, where I cut the wrong line to get rid of the knot, which is okay at the end of the day. Not even getting bites, which is a bit worrying. Well, this is not exactly going well, but I'll give it another go and try not to scream too loud. After all, we don't want to scare off what little fish there are. I don't know what that perch is doing in that keep net, but no, mate. I'm just doing this live because I can't upload a video because of the internet. It was like 18% in uploaded in over I think it was something like 12 hours. No, sorry, I'd been fishing all day and it had been doing it all night, and it was 18%. So, more like 18 hours. So it was basically 1% per hour. So I would have to wait 100 hours to upload. Right, so we'll leave it there. We'll cut that. Try and cut the right piece this time. Put all my line in my box, and then in a minute I'll wrap all that up and cut it into tiny pieces. Right, still got my hook link in one piece. Yep. Right, just do an overhand knot on that. And the good thing about this rig is, because you're using the Matrix pellet waggler system, or float stop system, whatever you want to call it, you can move the float stops up the line as far as you want and end up fishing a meter of hook link. There we go. Been peeing around for that long trying to sort this out, but it's done now. Right, so there we are, we're back to a running lead, or we were until we dropped it. This is a video on how not to go fishing, I tell you. Roll on summer, I say. I'll be able to feel my hands again by then. That's the rumour anyway. So there we go. We're back to an 18-inch hook link. Double loop there. So, oh, it's the skimmer that's having problems. What's the matter with you, skimmer? You were hooked in the mouth nicely. Right, so I'll put that up there. I'm using the back of the Matrix barrow. Right, I'm gonna have to change a couple of things here. I didn't realise it at the time. Alright, maggots are untouched. Oh boy. Caster's gone though, but that could have come off on the cast by... Right. Right, let's sort this, keep that out because it's in the wrong place. Oh, for Christ's sake, you're not supposed to release. Right, so get this pushed back out. Not that I really need this with only 2 fish, but we could have had 10 or 12 bream today, I suppose. Could have, I should say. Right, yes, perfect. Perfect, no, shall we just say better? Not perfect. Right. Right, I'm going to go back on the bomb. I did say half an hour, so what I should really do is just put a couple of feeder pulls to top up the swim. Thank you. And do not knacker up my feeder trace again. Right, we're going to go with red maggot, hook through the middle again. So your river not fishing then, bro? Flooded still? Mind you, I hear it's absolutely piddling down in the UK, isn't it? Right, before that causes any problems, that nylon. Anybody think I've been chopping worms with these scissors? Because they're blunt as anything. Alright, that's 2 hours. Alright, that's what I'm looking for. Right, loaded it with pinkies, casters and dead maggot. Right, we're going back out there with 20 gram feed, and the reason I'm going out there with that is because we fished. We didn't put any bait out for half an hour, so let it settle, and then just tighten up to the tip. That's all you want to do. Okay. See how that goes. Right. A few more reds in casters for the margin swim again. Trying to run two lines. So I've filmed for an hour, so we're going to call it that, and all we had was a skimmer in that hour. So okay. So just like to say thanks for Hardy's Fishing Adventures. Anybody that watches this after. And sorry I can't get any films up at the moment. I've got 4 waiting to go up. I can't get them up, so what I have to do is move them onto the phone, load them from the phone when I'm fishing with 4G, because I've done that before in the past. So maybe that's what I'll end up doing Saturday. So thanks for watching, and might do another live soon.